Yes, sir. Sorry in advance for my bad hairdo, and if I get the sneezing and coughing on here.
Looks fresh, dude. You're fine.
I appreciate it.
All right, forget the hair. How's the ankle?
It's good. I'm all right.
Are you going to play?
Yeah, I'm going to play. I'm going to play. Nah, I'm going to play for sure. I'm going to play.
All right, how close were you to playing on Tuesday?
I was close. It was a little aggravated, though. I didn't want to go out there and re-aggravate it. I know I would have been kind of slow out there throughout the game over a course of 20 minutes. So I just didn't want to take that risk.
What was it like watching that game? And were there moments you're like, okay, I would have done this or I would have done that? Like, not selfishly speaking, just you're in the game. Usually, you're part of the game plan.
Yeah,
were you watching it that way?
A little bit. I wasn't thinking like I could be out there, hitting a shot right now, because I believe every guy on this team has the next man mentality and they can carry that load for the next player. So that game was very boring to watch because Fresno did junk it up a lot. They sped us up a little bit when that's not really kind of what they do. So it was definitely a difficult game to watch, but we're going to go back and watch the film and learn from it.
Obviously, you guys want to still be undefeated, but you guys did lose. How's the mentality of this team after this game? Like, how's the locker room?
It's great. It's a hats off to the players on this team and the coaching staff for what we have accomplished, throughout the season. 14-1, nobody really expected that. So it's a hats off to everybody in this program. It's just one loss. The core guys know what it's like to lose from last year, so it's nothing new. It's nothing that we haven't been through before, and it's something that we can bounce back from.
What was it like in that locker room before the game with that injury to Emmanuel?
It was kind of just speechless. Nobody really said anything. For Emmanuel, a guy that's, so godly-hearted, and just it's a frustrating time for him. I pray for him, and I love Emmanuel so much, and what he's been through for this program, since last year and this year, and for him to keep fighting, that just gives a testimony to his mental game and how he carries himself every day. So I pray for Emmanuel for real. That's my brother, and I know he's going to get through this.
What do you expect with UNLV? Obviously, good defense on Tuesday against Fresno State. UNLV is a really good defensive team in a different way. But what are you guys expecting to come at you guys?
Exactly what you said, defense. And for us to have 16 turnovers against Fresno, UNLV averages about 22 against every team. So we really have to work on just taking care of the ball. We know UNLV is a very talented team, well-coached team. We saw what they did to us last year at their place. So, we're being hunted right now. So we expect their best game. We expect everyone's best game. So we're going to see.
How big can the crowd play a part in this game on Saturday?
Big. It's been a big factor every game, and we look to not lose at home at all this year. We need the fans, and I hope they don't give up on us after one loss of the year. So I know the fans are going to show up and play a big part of this game.
Talk about home court advantage and all that stuff, but how much is it ingrained in you guys to protect home too? Obviously, that's a big thing every year. It's even more so now with the fans being so.
Yeah, it just shows a lot how much this community cares about basketball. I think it's one of the top venues in college sports right now this year. And it's so hard to play in this place. It's a crazy atmosphere. It's something that I am doing, playing of. And so when I go out there on the court and just look up, I'm just so thankful for all the support that this community has shown.
You mentioned the turnovers. I know you didn't play Tuesday, but what was it? You guys had been, and still overall consistently, or ratings-wise, one of the best at taking care of the ball. Mm-hmm. What was different on Tuesday?
I think a main thing is we have to show up every game, no matter who the opponent is in front of us. I think the main thing that starts with us is Jalen. And, when he saw the Isaiah Stevens matchup, he was very juiced up and ready to go. And I think the biggest thing for the next step in his career and to get in this team moving forward is with him on the ball is to being locked in every game, no matter who the opponent is. Because when he plays how he did against Colorado State, I believe we can beat anybody.